Hey, what's up guys? Ben Clark here for Adapt to Form and welcome to day 5 of our 30-day fitness program. In today's video we are going to be recovering from yesterday's video with a nice mobility workout. Okay, so as I said, we're going to be doing a mobility workout and this is going to be involving some moving stretches, as we like to call them. But yeah, it's kind of stretches, but we move through a range of motion while we're doing it. It's a great way to recover from a day of exercise, especially the day before. I often actually use this as a warm-up as well, but today it's going to be great because it's going to help you, because you've probably got a little bit of a sore back and sore biceps from yesterday's workout. So let's get on with it. First thing we've got to do is a arm swing circles. So let's start with one arm. I'm just going to do circles forwards. Now you can go as big as you want or as little as you want on this. Just do as much as you can. Just try and feel the stretch. And we're going to do about 10 of these, but it's all at your own pace. You want to not go too fast, not go too slow. You don't want to be like, you don't want to be like this because otherwise it's not getting really either of the things you want. Then we're doing about 10 of those, and then what we're going to do, we're going to switch the directions, then we go backwards. So if you're going to do small circles like this, that's fine. If you're going to get halfway up and then you have to drop down, that's fine, just do what you can. Good, now let's swap sides. And we're going to take this arm and we're going to go forwards with it. Try and get as big circle as you can. And then swapping back the other direction. Oh, you should feel this bit in your chest. Stopping there. Good, you should feel your heart rate a little bit there, just because we're moving ourselves. Maybe even a little bit out of breath, but that's absolutely fine. This is moving stretches, it's not staying still stretches, so you can probably feel a bit out of breath. Next one we're going to do shoulder taps. And what we do to do that is bring the arm over and we tap it to the opposite shoulder. Now on this, you might not be quite as flexible as I am. You might only be able to get to your head, or even only to here. But just get as far as you can, touching the opposite shoulder, and then back down. And we're going to do 10 on each arm, so 20 in total. Again, just do what you can on here. You should feel a stretch. When you get to this point, down your lats, and your triceps too. About halfway now. So as I said in the beginning, you can use this as a warm-up before you do a HIIT session as well, or you can use it to recover like this. Use it if you're going to do a heavy weight session especially. It's always good to warm up. Not always necessary, but always good to. Right, now from here, what we're going to do, we're going to raise both our hands up as high as we can. Again, we're going to be finishing our lats, but maybe a little bit more than last time. And then back down again. If you haven't got great balance on this, don't worry, just do one arm at a time. Just try and really feel that stretch, and if you can't get up too high, just get as high as you can on each one. Good work. Now we are going to move on to stretching out the chest a bit. So we start with our hands at the front and we're going to bring them out. Now on this you can do it again just one-handed like we've done on some of the others. You can pause in the middle here and go each time. Or if you've either got good core or you can get in the swing of it, you can not pause in the middle. I'll try each way so you can see. But the important part is the bit right back out here. So try and get as much of a stretch as you can. If you can as well, try and get it up as high as you can, because it adds to the stretch. If I go really far up, I need to pause in the middle. Don't think. Oh, I could just about do it. Not easy. There you go. There's a few different variations on that, depending on how good your core is and how good your balance is as well. Okay, now moving on. This one's a little bit complicated to follow. I've shown this to people before and they've got a bit confused, but don't worry, you'll get it eventually. So what you do, you start with swinging the hand back, and then as it comes forwards, you're going to cross it across your body, and then back. So it's like this, but instead of this part just in forwards here, you can do the forwards part across your body. And what that does, it just adds a bit of a stretch into the rear delts here, so absolutely fantastic. Especially because we used a bit of rear delts yesterday. And although this is like an infinity sign that we're doing, I call this figure of eight. Because, believe it or not, I've met quite a few people that didn't know what the infinity sign was. So, if you're one of those people, I do apologise. I'm not calling you stupid, don't worry. I just thought it was common knowledge. So yeah, we're going to do 10 on each arm again. Easiest way to count is once it goes across your body, that's 1, 2, like that. Okay. Right, 10 on that arm. Now we're going to change and do the other arm. Good work. Okay. Next we are going to move on to doing a bit of our spine as well. So I know some people can struggle with this bending down part, but just go as far as you can. If it's just to here, that's fine. But all you do is try and straighten your back out and bend down as much as you can, and then push yourself back up. All this is doing is trying to hinge you at the hips so that you can just get a bit of movement in that area, because these hips get tight quite often, so we're just going to try and go through that, get that blood circulating a bit more. This is something that you can do every morning even, just this sort of exercise. It just gets the muscles in here working, it just gets these joints loosened up. And it's very, very simple movement for quite a lot of benefit. There are movements that are more beneficial than this, and if you've seen my videos in the past where I talk about mobility, and I've done it like on the bed or I've done it on this sofa right here, you'll see that there's some other really great things you can do with your hips there. Okay. Do 4 more of these. So straighten out and then down. Good work. Straighten out. The reason we're straightening out is that I don't want you to bend in your spine, because then we're just getting the bend here in the mid-back. We want to get the bend more down in the hips area, just like that. And last one. Okay, good. So next one we're doing, I would say be a little bit wary, especially if you've got any hypermobility issues or you've got any sort of metal in your spine. So we're going to be twisting side to side. Because you might, if you can't do that, then just do it as much as you can and control it. So just go to the side and then back, to the side and then back. But just do what you can. I could do it like this because all my metal is in my neck. I don't have any hypermobility issues, so I can get away with this. But if you can't, don't push yourself to do something you can't do. So just twist it side to side, just like so. Again, we'll do about 10 each direction. Okay, good. Now we're going to do it in a little bit of a different direction. So what we're going to do, we're going to point to the floor down this side, and then like this, so it's like night fever, and then up, and try and get far back as you can, stretching out, then far down to the floor. Again, 10. And this, although our arm's moving, it's our spine that's getting the work here really. My ropes are randomly coming off. That's always makes things a bit more exciting. So you're stretching right the way out, right the way to the bottom, right the way out, right the way to the bottom. Good work, keep it going. Last one. Good. Okay, so changing sides. You go from the bottom, stretching out. Try and get as far down as you can, and as far up as you can. Our spine through all its range of motion, so it's the flexion, extension and the rotation too, so it's a good exercise to really get that spine mobilised. Okay, so that's it guys for today. That's the mobility workout. Well done, day 5 is done. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video and give me a comment down below, let me know what you think, how you're feeling today, and also subscribe if you haven't already. If this is the first video you're watching, make sure you check out the first 4 days as well. Just to get catched up on what we are doing here. Again, thank you very much for watching guys. I will see you tomorrow for day 6 where we've got a bit of a cardio workout plan for you. So get some good rest, get some food in you, and I'll see you tomorrow.